darlings. My name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot Scorpio. Welcome to your Scorpio on Sunday reading. I am using my, what is it called, Wisdom of the Oracle deck for you today. And we're going to pull the 7 spiritual messages for you for the week ahead, for those that most need to hear the readings, my darling. Thank you as ever for all of your wonderful comments, your likes, your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed and would like to do so, remember to hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to become a member, I do offer some lovely perks for my Veritas family members. So let's see what wishes to come out. The first card has already come out for Sunday for you. And we have Between Worlds has come out as the very first card. Between Worlds, my darling. I'm going to just keep pulling and then we will then just go through them. Between Worlds is the first card. The next card, please, for... no, do you know what? We're actually going to pull as we're going to do it. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Peace card. So that's really good start. We've got the Peace cards come out for you. And you've got here this sort of egg with this face in it and the dove here. So this for me, with the Peace card, alongside the Between Worlds, is a reminder for you, but I know that you're working really hard at doing this, about seeing things as you're coming out of, you know, that egg. I just want to show you this card again. You're coming out of this sort of feeling of coming into a new rebirth, regeneration, expression of yourself that is beyond where you were before. So, and it's also it's that freedom, isn't it, between worlds as well. It's that freedom of it's radical acceptance about where you are. It's peace and radical acceptance about where you are. And you know, when we, the most beautiful form of happiness, this is my reflection on this, is peace. It is peace, it is acceptance, it is being in that present moment and knowing that everything is as it should be. And the way to peace is through radical acceptance. So that is a wonderful overriding energy for this reading. So now I'm going to look at the Between the Worlds card for you, which is the wonderful flamingo. Now the flamingo is about balance, because the flamingo can stand on its legs and be balanced. So it's about being in balance. It's about being in harmony about where you are. And you are between worlds at the moment. You are going through a transitional change, but look at where you've come from to where you're going. So suddenly life has more depth to it for you, more color to it. You know, flamingos are also about potential. They're about relationships as well. So this is something that's very emotional for you at this time, but you are going through a transitional change at this time. And you know, I talk about that when we're going through change, the change is the what we are seeing and feeling and experiencing to take us from where we were to where we wish to go. So we're always manifesting the whole time. So you're going through a change at this time, and you're beginning to feel it, and you're kind of like halfway through it at this time. So what Spirit wants you to do within this space of peace and radical acceptance, continuing to come back to radical acceptance about where you are, is to, and this word has been coming to me a lot today, so I'm going to use it. It's about curiosity. It's about creating a culture within yourself of curiosity. Because when we create a culture of something, we're encouraging it to grow. You know how we do cultures in, well, I don't, but I used to when I was at school, you know, creating cultures in a petri dish and everything. So that's what they're saying. Cultivate curiosity in your life right now, and trust that this process of change, of growth, of seeing things with more color, more depth to them, is because you're going through also a very spiritual, this is why you're going through a change, because of your spiritual growth that you're going through at this time. And if you may not be able to see ahead, trust that in this transition, you're not meant to. You're meant to be focusing on the present moment, the present radical acceptance. But trust that this process, my darling, is for something beautiful for you. And just be at peace. Continue to be at peace with not knowing. So that's really special. That's your Sunday message. I'm going to put that over there. So now let's have a look at, I've got the Peace card there, let's have a look at Mondays. Oh, that's flown out for you. So you've got building blocks cards. So the building blocks card, thank you, Spirit. The building blocks card is, again, a fantastic card. You guys have obviously been doing so much introspection. I'm getting introspection, another interesting word, isn't it? To inspect something is to look very closely at something, to see the detail of it, to perhaps see something that we hadn't seen before. So you're looking at your life with a magnifying glass. But this is the building blocks. This is a really positive card for you at this time, because it's saying that whatever is happening with this between the worlds, this period of between the worlds is everything that you are doing at this time is being, you're laying this foundation, it's being pinned, underpinned by the growing core beliefs that you have about yourself. Because the most important person in our lives is us, but we've been taught that it's not us, it's everybody else. But how can we be that person for everybody else if we don't know who this person is? And we never really know who the I is in us, do we? I don't know who Victoria is, because everybody has a different perspective of me. But I do know about the essence of me. I do know about that core essence of me. So this is a really strong card that for you understanding that you are in this space of between worlds, have received and will receive what you need, whether it comes through in experiences, manifestations, people, your thoughts, everything you need for this beautiful building blocks that you're creating in your life. And according to the universe, it's all being designed perfectly. It's within divine design. So I want to just turn that over and show that to you again. So this is a really beautiful start to this reading. So, okay, let's move ahead and now see peace between worlds and building blocks. So now let's look at Tuesday, or the third card for you. Thank you, Spirit. What wants to come out? By the book. By the book. And these are the elephants. I haven't used these cards in a long time. They're so lovely. So elephants are the first thing we do when we think about elephants, isn't it? We think, don't forget, elephants never forget. So Spirit's been quite funny here. On this, let's call it your spiritual journey. And this again is sort of almost between worlds, isn't it? It's, but there is, look at that wonderful pattern there. There is a symmetrical pattern to what is happening. There is a divine design, okay? Spirit is saying, don't forget. Don't forget the divine laws. Don't forget that they're there for you as guideposts. There are so many universal laws, divine laws, and do look them up to see what resonates with you. And there are many different interpretations of them, but the essence of them falls back into what we think, say, and do now, we're placing in our present or our future. But those laws, because we live by normal laws in our life, don't we, as well, kind of what we see as our society laws. But divine laws, see them as a wonderful framework for you at this time. They are that spirit keeping it simple framework for you. And they're saying never forget them, because within that, there is a perfect plan. And within that, if you see them as guideposts, if you utilize them and use them and never forget them, suddenly choices that we make, thoughts that we have, suddenly begin to make a whole lot more sense to us. And when we start to see things happening in our life, we won't call them coincidences anymore or luck. We understand that we, as part of the divine oneness, have caused and created things to happen in our life according to spiritual divine law, according to spiritual divine design. So that's really lovely. So now let's see, where were we? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now we're going to see, what's the next card? these 7 spiritual messages, my darling, they're not necessarily for days of the week. They are 7 spiritual messages. You can apply them to the days of the week, but they are 7 messages for you for the week ahead. So, so Wednesday, thank you. Oh, goodness, one was falling over. Truth be told. Let's pick these up. Truth be told is your next card, number 14. Truth be told, the owl there, the wisdom. And there is a mask. And a mask is shown there because we all, again, have a persona. We all have an identity and personality. And I think in Latin, persona is mask. And so, but here you have the open window of source wisdom, the open window of the soul, represented here by the owl. So Spirit is encouraging you, truth be told, express how you feel, tell the truth, but do it from a place of conscious awareness that you are a soul expressing. So you've heard me say this before, it is not how the message is received that is important, it is how you speak it. Because in you speaking it from a soul's awareness and thanking your higher self for the right words, you receive the message, you receive the resonance, you receive the knowing, the feeling, the understanding, the peace. Because you are not reacting, you are not speaking from the ego, which has a lovely time reacting all the time and transferring. You are receiving, truth be told. So really beautiful card, and this allows this transparency. This is the open window here. It's a window to your soul. You're able to see, you're able to feel, you're able to understand more than you probably ever understood before when you're willing to speak your truth. Very interesting. Okay, so next card. Thursday, thank you. Oh, goodness. So what have we got here? Regeneration has come out for you. Regeneration, number 46. So this is saying to me that what you felt has kind of gone, disappeared, is old out of your life. It's coming back. Something's coming back. But it's coming back better. And this is a new opportunity, maybe a second chance at something for you. But it's because you see here with the volcano almost underneath there, this is because you are tapping into your full potential now. Something that has remained dormant for a very long time. What is that? That is you, the essence of you, the core you that you haven't been connecting with. But now you're connecting with something. Now you're connecting with it. You're connecting with yourself. You're having such a strong connection, relationship with yourself. Something beautiful is growing from that. And it's to show you that if you're not yet tapped into that, the potential is there. So beautiful, beautiful card. So now let's see what else wishes to come out. This is, what is this card? This is just your Saturday card, or no, your Friday card. Thank you. Yes. Two out for you. We've got Mending card. So Mending is hang on, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, Friday. Am I doing this right, guys? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday cards. I'm so sorry. That's right. Yes, sorry. Mending card. So this is beautiful cards, my darlings. Let's just move these extra cards that have come out. And I saw soulmates as well, which is very lovely that's come out for you. And that card over there, what's that card that's come out over there? The yin and yang balance. Okay, so that's better, much better. Mending. Something is being fixed. Something is being mended. Something, and normally when we mend something, we talk about mending something, don't we? We talk about mending a fabric, weaving a pattern. So what I'm feeling with this is that something in your life you are mending, and it is something that is weaved throughout your life. Normally that is something connected with relationships with people, but when we mend something we tend to make it stronger, don't we? and we tend to have that eye to the detail of it as well. So this talks about forgiveness, it talks about healing, it talks about mending, building bridges, mending things. Perhaps this between worlds is a time of, you know, your healing and forgiveness and mending. And when we don't heal, that consistency of retention of hurt and pain, it frays the fabric of our life. It makes it weak. And we remain kind of in a space of feeling a lack of, and we're linked, energetically linked to pain. But this card, alongside the regeneration, talks to me about something that you have, and it is a joyous card, this mending card. It's a joyous card. You know, they're sitting here mending. And it's because you have, thank you, Spirit, you have unraveled. You have unraveled aspects of this situation for you, relationship for you. May have made you go around in circles a little bit, sort of unraveling it, but you've unraveled. And you are seeing it thread by thread now. You are understanding the underside of it. So come back to that lovely word, understanding. Thank you, Spirit. The lost word of when we stand in the truth of something, we don't truly do the truth be told, which is always with great fairness within divine law and only love, unless we choose to see the underside of it. And then we can truly understand. But that is looking at, if you're looking at the underside of something, it's a pattern, it's a fabric, it could be a rug, it could be an item of clothing. I hope this makes sense. So within this space of mending, you're choosing to look at the underside of something to help mend it, perhaps to see it from a different perspective and mend that underside of that rug, because now you can stand in the truth on it, seeing the pattern, understanding why it's there, because you understand the fact that the threads that have created this situational connection at all sides. So that is the truth be told as well, alongside regeneration, alongside mending. I trust that makes sense. Thank you, guys. So now we are going to do the last card, which would be the Saturday card. And oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. What have we got? We've got all that glitters. So all that glitters. Hang on, is there one underneath there? No, all that glitters. Okay, all that glitters. Again, come back to, where is that other card that had the mask? Truth be told. I just want to show that to you. Okay, so truth be told. And then the same thing with a mask has appeared for you. So what this is saying to me is sometimes we can get caught up in seeing things again through our persona. We're not seeing it through the eyes of the universe. And sometimes something means something else. We might see it meaning something, but actually it means something else. So what this is asking you to do is to see beyond perhaps your perspective of something. Be open to see beyond it. Be open to see beyond the glitter, beyond the gold, beyond what somebody is trying to present themselves to you. See beyond the persona, and understand what, as you're coming into understanding of your deepest motivations, your deepest reasons for doing things, your reactions to things, your responses to things, your more growing awareness of yourself as you're transitioning and building blocks in your life, you're understanding your deepest motivations. Flip it. Now apply that same principle to other people, looking to understand their deepest motivations as well. And within this space, it is also a reminder about you not stepping into something that is not you. Do not lose yourself in something in order to please another. And that's also about truth be told as well. So, and I'm going to, again, on the bottom of the deck, you've got this yin card. So this is a card of coming into a space of understanding the energies that you're bringing into something here. Normally it's the yin, the yang, the balance. It's about focusing on your energies, my darling, and what impact, energetic impact your energies are having on a situation at this time. You are in a very beautiful energetic space. There's a little bit of concern, a little bit of worry with you, But most of that is coming from a sense of not understanding, not knowing, and impatience within you. But the big messages from Spirit are, if you continue to do what you're doing and you continue to see beyond the perspective, you continue to understand that you're not meant to know certain things at this time. The universe loves a surprise and delight, but everything is becoming deeper and richer and more colorful for you, and you're building blocks in your life. Never forget the spiritual laws. Continue to tell your truth. Things are regenerating, although it might have seemed like something has disappeared, it's been regenerated, but you have to be yourself within it. Perhaps you weren't yourself before. And continue to have radical acceptance about where you are. Sorry, I just thought I saw something. Continue to have radical acceptance. Continue to look, to heal, to forgive, to let go, to understand from all aspects. And when you don't know something, say, I don't know it. I'm willing to look to understand. Thank you. It's a fantastic position that you're in, my darling. So there we are. There's your Scorpio on Sunday reading. I look forward to doing another one for you next week. For those that haven't seen, I have just put up my first of my weekly relationship readings as well. So this might align with that. I can't remember. It goes in and out once I've done it. But do catch my daily readings and also my daily short kisses, keeping it spiritually simple. So much love, my darlings, and thank you as ever for all your wonderful support. Bye bye.